Hello, this is Dalen75 Games, and you're watching me do the Shaman Skull Quest number 5. I'm in the Swamp of No Hope. Whoa, it's a big leech over there. Oh, it's light blue to me too. Yeah, I'm invisible now because I don't want to be irritated by all the small things around me. So going to this Frogluck village, we need probably a crapload of Frogluck tongue warriors. And it's minus 1,000, minus 1,000, about. What's that? Lesser charbone. Oh, is this it? This is their village. This is the Frogluck village. So they do exist in their own home outside of Guck. Wow. I definitely do not remember it looking like that. That's just weird. I don't even know what the heck it's supposed to be made out of. It's like giant coral. It's like a windmill going up there. Some kind of fans. Anyways, we've got to find an entrance over there. I think it's to the east of it. So which way are we going? Northeast, east, this way. Just need to see a ramp. There's a Frogluck right there. There's a Gaz Knight. I need Frogluck tongue warriors. So it's interesting that the last quest, the Shaman Skull Quest 4, is, I would say, early 20s, maybe upwards to 25. But this quest seems to be mid-late 30s. It's getting closer to land. I guess the ramp's maybe this way. What are these guys? Skipper, Knight, Shaman. They're all green to me. Frogluck Tad. Just check around here to see that there's no Taun warriors. Because I don't see any. I guess we need to go up here. I'm a little leery of going into an actual village full of them. There's a Gaz Knight and he's light blue. Do I need to look in all their little homes? Oh, this is really weird. Tuck warrior. Do I have it right? Is it Taun warrior? Shin? What's with all these names? Taun, Shin, Tuck, Tad. So we need, yeah, it's definitely, I believe, a Taun warrior. I wrote it down. Now we need some die keys. One of them will drop a full-on key, and the other key is in 3 pieces. And they all drop off of Taun warriors. And I'm not even sure if they're in the village. See, if I fall down here, I fall out of the city. I just kind of have to treat this like I was in Kern's in the basement with all these guys. All there's some light blues, though. They'll all aggro on me. Now, I don't know if they will go through walls. So if I go in here, will I be safe? Original EQ, you weren't. Anything would see through the walls. But it just seems like, but I'm not 100% positive, if that they can't see through the walls in Project 99. Maybe they dealt with that in Kunark, I don't know. I just know original EQ, you were screwed if you thought the walls would keep you safe and you were really injured. I was in one of the Karanas, I just remember, I was inside a barn to rest up as one of my guys back in Classic, way back then, and some hill giant attacked me through the barn walls, and I don't think I escaped and I died to it. Okay, so let's try to keep going forward. There's nothing in that section. Shin Shaman. We need to find the Tauns. Where are the Tauns? A lot of these guys are light blue. I actually remember fighting these guys, but in their village, but I don't remember it looking like this at all. Yeah, my memory is just more like the Ewok village. Maybe it changed over time. Kind of got distorted over time. Maybe something closer to Kelethin is what I remember. But not so high up. And that kind of goes this. This is kind of like that. I just don't remember the buildings looking like this. A repairer. That's for some kind of quest or something. Not my quest. So I have a nice new computer chair I'm using right now. And it's good for my back. Froglock repairer. Night. Is there like a section that has all the tawns? Whatever tawn means. We're in the tuck section. No, tuck and gaz. I mean, they're all kind of mixed together. Can you even go into this one? I don't think you can. No. Okay. Probably double checking some of these by accident. Still don't see what I want. Now, if I go through the whole village, obviously, I should have seen some tawns by now, because this is at least over half, maybe 2/3 of the village. So we'll have to check elsewhere. I know there's froglocks all over the zone, basically. Oh, that's... I'll be right back. Okay, so I did find a froglock tawn warrior. And he's blue to me. He's the only solid blue in here. So we're going to try him out. And make sure I have my Frost Strike ready in case he runs. Root would help too, but I just like to have Frost Strike ready. Okay, so let's root this. Get the book out of the way. Root this guy and... dot him up. So I don't think anything is going to get through the wall. I kind of have a feeling you're safe inside of these places. Throw a regen on myself. So I'm level 33. I tried to get to level 34. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. Didn't have enough time. Just too busy with real life. I wasn't even playing other games. I didn't... I've hardly spent any time playing the other games. I just had a whole bunch of Crusader Kings 2 saved up, and really, to do the other games, it only takes me a few hours a week, and I've got a whole bunch, a whole whack of them. It does take a lot more effort. Oops. Oh my gosh, I poisoned myself. That was a good job. It takes a whole heck of a lot more effort to do these ones, because if you're doing the quest ones, if I'm just... head to a dungeon and want to show you what it's like, I mean, that's an easy video to do. The quest ones take a lot of camping, a lot of searching, a bit of research, like especially in the last videos. And a whole lot of luck with getting what you're looking for. And sometimes you need help. I will definitely need help for this quest. I need to go and kill Overseer Dlub with a DL. DLUB, Dlubish, in Nurga or Droga for his Die Nozak Canopic. That's quite the mouthful. But that's what I need for this. That's probably the... that's the hardest piece to get for this quest, but it won't be the most difficult part to do because, well, unless there's the easy way around it, I have no idea how the heck I'm going to hand it in. We need to go into the over there base, which is KOS to Ixar. And apparently Enchanter will help, but there's an Ixar inside there that we're supposed to contact. And this guy has a fair bit of hit points, but I've been kind of screwing it up, dotting myself and not paying attention to his dots while I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, how I'm supposed to get in there without an enchant, or at all, I mean, because there's also undead guards. I'm not sure what level they are, but I'm sure they're not pushovers. This guy should drop really quickly. He's spinning in circles. A couple more ticks. Yeah, to get from 32 to 33, I was killing giant skeletons in, I believe it's Wrath Mountains. Kind of put it to the guild. I used to always call it Wraith Mountains because of the E on the end. R-A-T-H-E. I always assumed it was Wraith. And some people in the guild call it Wraith Mountains, but I think... Oh, piece of totem. This might be one of the die keys. I think it might be. Let's see. I think it said it's supposed to tell you which piece it is. Lore item, no trade. I'm going to have to look it up to see what that is. So I'm just going to rest here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so what happened is, apparently there's an identify spell that only intelligence casters have, which sort of screws me. I don't have intelligence caster alt. It wouldn't matter because it's no drop anyways. It would identify which part of the totem, top, middle, or bottom, and I just can't. I can't do it on my own. Yeah, sucks. So I just have to keep killing these guys. Yeah, this is lower item, so this apparently is. It's a greenie. This is apparently where it spawns. This wasn't the place I was in though. But anyways, P99 Wiki says this is where it spawns. So let's just kill this greenie. This might be a really involved quest, even worse than I thought. Oh, it's casting on me. It's a shaman. Pay attention to that. Let's just go hammer him then. Still trying to cast on me. I'm resisting everything it's throwing my way. Magic's 35 resist on me. The knight's not coming in, so this is kind of like an easy area. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this quest, but I'm not very appreciative of that. First off, meaning I can't finish it on my own, even if I was high enough level. And the other one is this guy. He took off. Okay. So this is the spawning point. So this is a 25% chance to spawn. Well, I did find one that was already up. And not everything on Wiki is 100% accurate. I think there's a really high degree of accuracy. It's just that there's also some additions can be added. Because where I was, I wish I got the log. I can look at the video. I don't know what this guy wants. He's fighting me. Root him. Oh, it says it was interrupted. So experimenting with some alternate sound sets that made the combat music a little less violent, or a little less jarring, I mean. Combat music should be violent. Sit, please. Yeah, it didn't work out. I made Storm sound a little more tolerable, not so loud like the thunder part. The problem was some of the sounds, I mean, it changed a whole bunch of sounds, not just one. And I wasn't really happy with some of the sounds, like when you get hit, when you go down a hill, you take injury, it just sounds terrible. Other thing is that you don't hear anymore when other players are walking around you. You can't hear that sound set anymore, so I took it off. Root. He'll die. Yeah. I wish that there was a little bit better of a sound set for combat. Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to this. This just looks like it's going to be a huge, massive camp just for this part of the quest anyways. But, you know, it's EverQuest. Gives you something to do. What I'd like to do is go try to find out where I was before and maybe try to kill there. There's probably a chance that a Ton Warrior will spawn there as well. So I'm going to meditate up and then cannibalize and meditate up, and then go and search for it. So, alright, next Ton Warrior comes up, I'll restart the video again. See ya. Alright, figured out a lot more about where these guys spawn, and I found one. This one's listed by lock on P99 Wiki. Oh, I'm getting Sagreen on me. Gaz Knight. Let's just dot this guy up. We started at 100%, so we'll be fine. Oops. Take the affliction. Okay. stunning me. I love that. Come on, green guy. Oh no, he's light green. Light blue. So I get XP off both. So there's 25% chance of a spawn at this spot. However, going back on the comments on the ZAM site, apparently they spawn all over the zone. Not super common, but they do. Okay, this Venom Breath is gone. And it's funny because on this spot, and it's not even listed in P9 Wiki, Froglock Berserker spawned. He's a bit tougher. He actually would kind of reminded me of the Servant of Scythrax, but he didn't resist like every third cast on him. What he was doing was casting this Flame Lick, and then there was another spell. I think what it was a 37 damage. I think that's like it was a ranger, actually. Venom Breath is worn off. Because I think at my my 25 ranger, he got that 37 damage, direct damage fire spell at 22. And so he was using ranger spells on me over and over again, just constantly casting them. This one, to keep babysitting the poison spells, so they only last like 8 ticks, 8 ticks in total. He's gonna... No, he might not run because there's 2 of them on me. Just root him. Both took a good whack at me there. So Needs More buff is coming out to help me, and we're going to massacre Froglucks all over the Frogluck village. Also, there is something called a Frogluck Krupp Guard. Now, what I need is 2 totems in total. One is an intact totem, the other one is in 3 pieces. The other one died. So I have one of the pieces. Unfortunately, to know which one it is, I need a spell that only intelligence casters have, and that is Identify. Oh, there's another Frogluck up here. Stay still, buddy. Identify. I need the top, middle, and bottom piece, and but considering its lore, if I can pick up the other pieces, that should mean that I don't already have it. I think. Or it just won't let me pick up any more. If it does the latter, then that would kind of suck. Oh yeah, also that Berserker that was nuking me, when I looted him, see, as you can see, like this Frogluck Ton Warrior, here's the test. I picked it up, so that means I didn't have it. Apparently these pieces, so there's very rare, 1 in 3 chance of it dropping, but this is the second Ton Warrior I've killed and both dropped it, so either I'm very lucky or they changed that. So, yes, the Berserker is not even listed on the wiki. And it spawned right where the Frogluck Warrior is supposed to spawn. When I looted it, as you can see, I'm only looting 12 silver, 3 gold. The Berserker dropped 8 plat. Now, if I can go up and find it, I'll show you actual proof. I thought that was a little weird. It didn't drop anything else. It may be for a quest, and it just didn't have the quest item on it. That's 18 silver. That might have been the other one. That Frogluck, yeah, the Knight was... Sorry, not the Knight. The Berserker was a little tough. Here we go. Yeah. Where is it called? Why doesn't it say? Right up here. Frogluck Berserker has been poisoned. I should be sitting to recover. And I should also be casting regen on me. Yeah, so it was the Frogluck Berserker. And when I looted it, 8 platinum. Just a little different. I'm not... I mean, I think that's great. I like the plat. I can definitely use it. But just a little surprising that that's what I got out of it. I expected there to be either some rare item or some quest item. Because I haven't seen any other Berserkers, and I've been looking around the entire village. So that first video that you had, that I showed you of me killing the Ton Warrior, that was not on the spawn spot listed on P99 Wiki. Now, I actually am starting to think that this might be the most difficult part of the quest, but if I have help to clear out the village... it won't be hard. We'll be getting Ton Warriors. Especially with level... I don't know what level... 6, what a 60 Shaman has for a pet. That would be pretty tough. So, yeah, also, the Identify spell, so I'll need that. I need somebody to cast it on me. So my idea did work, obviously, because I was able to pick up 2. Let's see if they're both lore. Yeah, lore item, no trade. So when somebody casts Identify on you, somebody in my guild said to hold it in your cursor. So hold it like this, and somebody casts Identify on you, and it'll tell you what piece of the totem you have. Okay, so there is. I need 2 totems, and Krupgard apparently has. He'll be holding it in his hand, a totem of. So you need a fully intact totem and 1 totem in 3 pieces. The GMs are broadcasting things. This is the second one. Okay, so they're talking about Brad McQuaid, who's the original, one of the original developers for this game, EverQuest. I don't think he works with Sony anymore. I thought he did. With Pantheon team members. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he may have been one of the guys I did not like. I actually really, when I left EverQuest, I hated Varant for a lot of the things that they had done with the game. I'm not sure what it was. I don't remember, because I just remember having them leaving a bad taste in my mouth. And one of the names, it might have been Brad McQuaid, and he was one of the ones I didn't like. I hope I'm not confusing that with another MMO since, but I think that was one of them. For one of the reasons, I don't know, because obviously it would have been something in the forums people were bitching and moaning about, and that was my first MMO, and MMO forums, official forums, they're just a brutal place. Not a place you want to go for a stress-free time. I mean, you get everybody complaining about this and that, then you think the game is broken or not worth it, and people are always endlessly moaning about everything. Probably not even worth it. I remember the WoW forums are just, I mean, they're so bad. This is back with Burning Crusade. I think one of the guild rules was not to go on there and talk and stir up trouble, actually. In the guild that I was in. But yeah, there was some reason I didn't like him. I think it was some of the decisions that Varanta was taking with the game. Personally, if I can go back in time, and I was one of the developers for the game, I would leave a lot of the way EverQuest is. I love the world, love the aesthetics. What I would do, though, I would change it so it is possible to actually solo all the way to the end, though it's more difficult. And that's what a lot of MMOs have done since. It takes longer, but you should be able to do it. Because most classes kind of burn out in the 30s and they just can't keep up. Or you can do it, it just takes, the recovery time is just way too long afterwards. So, and that's what I would have done, had a quicker recovery time, and just make it so the mobs, compared to your level, they're not just so overpowered. And I think that's what a lot of other, like WoW did that. A mob your level, a regular mob, you could take it, pretty much, unless you were so gimped for some reason. It was a no-brainer, you can just take it. The thing is that what happened is they also introduced a new concept, which EverQuest doesn't have, which is like elite units. So elite units is way tougher than normal, like it's like 3 times as tough as normal. And you basically need a group if you want to kill a bunch of them. So, not sure about that. Other games have like champions or whatever they're call them. Makes sense, and for named ones especially. But I would just have it so it's a little bit, it's not a little bit, but quite easier. I like the amount of progression, like it takes a long time to level up. That's a very big plus. I like that it's a difficult game. I like that you do have to be aware about where you are. You can't just, it's not a walk in the park everywhere. But I really think progression should be easier, because it was a big turnoff for me. And that was one of the biggest turnoffs, other than all the political crap in my team server, like with the panda guilds and stuff like that, and raiding at the end. It was really the inability, if I couldn't go to dungeons, if I couldn't group, and I couldn't find a group, and it was hard to find a group on the team server, so it could take hours to get into a group, and soloing, it would take me 10-15 minutes per kill for a light blue or a blue, and it was just turned into a big pain in the butt, and it was a big turn off. So I just think you should be able to continue soloing, and I wouldn't have mind soloing. For half decent XP, not extremely slow XP, as long as like I'm looking for a group and I'll get in a group. But and it also probably was the server as well. It wasn't so much the game. A lot of that was the server why I left. But I just think progression should be able to be done. Ooh, it's a Tuck Knight, and we're still invisible. Shin Shaman. Shin, and a Tuck. At least this guy gives me experience. That Tuck Knight might come in. But I just think that that's something that was in the game. Where the heck did he go? Okay. So, if I root this guy, I can always just... they don't really... A lot of their spells, I resist, though. But that's a green. This guy's kind of hitting me harder. He just put a slow on me. Well, as long as he's dotted up. Can't do too much damage to me. Yeah, that's the only change I would have made to the EverQuest, really. And some kind of proper scheduling for raiding at the end. And if you can't get that, then make them instants. That's the only reason they were made instants to begin with in other MMOs, because people would just fight over the raiding spot. And maybe EverQuest did. I never got to high level where I really got into raiding. Not in this game, anyway. Apparently somebody was telling me in one of their servers, the GMs had worked it out with the top guilds to have a proper rotation on raids, and for younger guilds that are able to do it, they can also be included in it. And that's perfect. That's what I want. It's just when I started this game on Project 99 server, I started hearing the same old bullshit that ticked me off back when I played in Classic, that, well, if you have to be in one of the top raiding guilds or you get nothing, right? So, because they basically have a monopoly on it. And I heard that on my old server as well. I was just like, come on. So what are we supposed to do in endgame? But as long as it's being taken care of, and it seems to me that they've taken care of it in Project 99 too. This guy, I've got to get this guy. So I wish now I had my DD. This will kill it though. Now let's take combat off. Jeez, that's annoying. So it seems to be working out for this game as well. And that makes me a lot happier, actually. I think it was like a big sigh of relief once I heard from other people that that and Velius is coming out. So the game actually is going on a good direction. I'm very happy for it. The game will be here for months, years, hopefully. There'll be stuff for me to do and look forward to. And yeah, it's all working out, so I'm very happy about that. So no more Taun warriors. I'm gonna kill this guy and then look around. And maybe my friend will be back, or be able to meet up with me by then. So we'll be back when there's something to show you. Maybe another piece from the Taun warrior. See you soon. Alright, we've been here for a good amount of time, maybe hour, 2 hours. Going to root this Froglock Taun warrior. Another one has not spawned. And needs more buffs to my lock in a sec. Minus 1400 minus 1300. Rounded up. Yeah, another Berserker spawn. You only dropped 2 plat this time. Wish more of those would be out. Make so much money off them. But then everyone would be here camping them. I think it's a rare spawn. It spawned in the same hut that I was camping for this guy. Yeah, so I was on my way to try to find this silly Krupp guard who can drop a full intact totem. I'll have to find out. I'm having trouble finding that on top of the village here. Ooh, almost fell off. Gaz Knight, he's blue. I don't think that this one will have a full totem, because apparently if they did, they would be holding it. So he'll have a piece, maybe if I'm lucky. Oh, his root is warmed off. Grab this guy. He'll be running soon. Another tick. There. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, what happened to my soul? I guess it wore off. Resow myself. Okay, so what'd you drop, bud? Dropped another piece. See if it works. It worked? Or no? Did it work? I don't think it did because... Yeah, it's still on him. Damn. I already had this piece. Okay, so that's how it works. At least I know if I have the item already, because they are lore and will not let me loot. Okay, on my way, he found the guard. Wherever he is, where did he go? He has the totem, I think. It's in his hand. I think immediately he dotted up with his massive dot, so it's not going to live very long. The dot keeps doubling in power every tick. Yes, look at that one. The next one will kill it. There we go. What's this? Krupp Warrior Guard. No trade. Well, what's the point? Minus 15. It must be for a quest. Minus 15 charisma, AC 5. Okay, so the totem. Oh, totem has plus 2 strength. Weird. Primary or secondary? It's kind of useless. Okay, now just one more broken piece from a Frogluck Ton Warrior. They can be anywhere, and needs more buffs. Has been going around massacring them all. What? Ooh. Oh, crap. I thought I was stuck in there. What is this? Oh, a Gaz Knight. Where's your pet? Where's your awesome wolf? Wolf pet? Wolf pet. So somebody else in my guild just picked up his weapon, Spear of Fate. Another 60 Shaman. Might as well head back to that hut then, because I know they spawn there. I ran out of bag space now. I guess I should fill these out with bags. 2 more bags. I was just doing it originally because my strength was very limited, especially when I had all banded on. And that's something I haven't checked to see if the Scale Mystic armor is actually lighter. Because I was having... I know I can put a buff on myself. But, I was still, I mean, having to buff yourself all the time. And if you get any loot, then you're over, even with your buff. But that's not really happening anymore, because I have a lot of items gear with strength on it. And even when I do use my buff, it's quite powerful. I'm going to invis myself so I don't aggro every low-level thing. Oh, the fumes from this chair. It's leather. It's a nice leather chair. Very comfortable. It's almost like putting my nose to varnish, though. Gonna get high off these damn chair fumes, and not in a good way. If I get high off, well, it's not high. I shouldn't say I get high off it. If I get, because I was a painter for quite a few years, I just know that I was dealing with a lot of nasty stuff, like xylene would probably be the worst, most noxious chemical I've dealt with. And yeah, I don't get high off that stuff. I'll get lightheaded, and worse, I'll get a nasty headache. But it's kind of scary for a while there, because I was just not for oil paint, but for latex paint. I just stopped smelling it. I couldn't smell it anymore. And it's funny when people who come by, they're like, "Oh, those fumes are horrible," and I'm like, "Huh? What? I don't even smell it anymore." They're like, "Well, that's not a good thing." It's from years of painting with latex chemicals, latex paint. This little tuck shaman's gone. Is there a guy in here? Gaz Knight. I was gonna say, I thought I was going Link Dead there. Sure. Let's kill this dude. Oh, where'd he go? I think he went after, needs more buffs. So actually, I found out there's somebody else in my guild that makes videos. I think his channel name is Goat4, and Hathan is his Necro character. And I didn't know that until, was it last night I actually watched one of his videos. And I'm like, holy crap, he's in my guild. I didn't know. I haven't spoken to him, and I don't know if he's aware of me. And I don't think I've spoken to him. I don't remember talking to a Hathan. I talked to, there's a fellow by the name of P99 Man. That was his channel name on YouTube. But when I went to your channel, if you're watching this, you have no vids up. So I don't know what happened. And I'm pretty sure that you had vids up before. When I was watching Super Bits and Bob video, I remember seeing somebody with the name P99 Man. And as I was telling Needs More Buffs, there's so many people I subscribe to and watch their videos that I don't even sit in my chair at the computer to watch it anymore. I just it's just too many. I download them and throw them on my flash card and then put them on my big screen TV upstairs. Well, I watch my 2-year-old son. I'll play them, and just a little more comfortable for me that way, instead of sitting on the computer like playing my games and watching all these videos. It just gets a little bit too much. So yeah, so I have I think some of the top guys. I watch a lot of Metal Canyon's videos for various games that he does, because he's kind of like how I oriented my channel after. He does he's done probably several hundred XCOM vids, all the XCOMs, well, XCOM the original one, and then XCOM Apocalypse. He's the reason why I actually got XCOM Apocalypse, and it's not a bad game. There's some things in XCOM Apocalypse that I actually like, and I think that I really hope Firaxis models a future game like that, but making it better with the tactical combat, especially. I just thought that the city was pretty neat to fool around with, and making it a lot more political and things like that, and repercussions when you attack who, and alliances and stuff like that. But that's how I really found Metal Canyon to begin with. So he has many games that he plays, and yeah, I really like it. There's always something different if you want to look it up. A lot of them are, not a lot of them, but several are indie games. I think I liked, what was that? Papers, Please. Yeah, I thought it was a silly name for a game. I'm like, what the heck is this? I've never heard of it. So I went and watched it, and I kind of became addicted to watching it. It was a lot of fun. And he's put out like over 60 of those videos. Even got the theme song and created his own lyrics and sung the theme song to the game menu song. I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, but he does the things a bit different. He doesn't do MMOs. He doesn't do RPGs especially, and that's more my area. I don't really think he does strategy either, and that's also another area of mine. He does more action-y type games. I guess strategy, the most strategy he does is like XCOM, the XCOM series and stuff like that. But I really like people like that. I appreciate how And he's just a friendly guy. He gets on and he talks, and he has got like some kind of Slavic accent. I'm not sure what it is, Polish or Russian or something like that. It's not super thick. You can understand him pretty clearly. But yeah, it's just if I ever one day get as many subscribers as him, which this rate I'm going, it would be about the year 3000. Yeah, I'd be very happy. But I'd be happy with just a couple thousand subscribers. Unfortunately, I won't get that from Project 99 videos. I would have to get something more mainstream, perhaps EverQuest next in the future. And but Project 99 is definitely what I'm sticking to for quite a while. So no worries there. So that was that. Only one piece left for this. And unfortunately, we still have to go to the mines of Nurga or Droga and kill the Overseer Dlublish. And oh, I need to go get the Skull Helm back. And that's it then. Once I get sorry. Once I get the 3 see, they're actually totems from these Froglocks, but they're called die keys, I guess, for the quest. In the quest, they're called die keys, because we shamans have different names for these things. So the 3 pieces that I'm of the broken totem, I need to forge them with Menglow clay, and there is a small chance of it failing, even if it's trivial. And that, I think, the worst thing might actually be the loss of the Menglow, not the 3 pieces, which I'd have to go and spend another 6 hours trying to camp on my own. I won't subject Needs More Buffs to that if it fails again, but the most help I will need in this quest is definitely to kill Overseer Dlublish. He'll be in his 30s. Apparently, they're very aggressive in that dungeon, the goblins. And it's in Frontier Mountains. I have never been there. Before coming back to Project 99, I've never been in Frontier Mountains, as far as I remember. So a lot of this stuff is new to me as well. Let's see. So just one more totem piece. That's the right one. Now, I'm not sure if I need to get them identified. That's another... That would be a real pain. I don't know. I don't know if I can go to maybe the over there. There's a lot of players in there. And kind of like beg some necromancer to cast that on me 3 times. So other than that, yeah, that needs to be mended. Once I get that key, that die key, both die keys, that's probably 2/3 of the quest. And then I actually figured out running out to the over there to the base to where this Ixar guy is inside the base won't be that bad, because he's in an area where there's few guards, and I can always just invis get to him. I gotta watch out for the undead guards, of course, but oh, there's a Froglock around this building. Oh, is this my one? It's my one. Here's another Taun warrior. Hopefully he'll have the pieces. I can root him right there. I know I don't have full vision of him. Oh, there's a knight on me. Gotta get this spell off. Okay. Oh, this is blue. Light blue. And he stunned me. He's gonna dot them all up. I do not need to fall off this ramp. Yeah, so if I can get to that guy, what's his name? His name... Vokner. He's level 15, so he won't... He's actually on a... It's called Beta Neutral faction, and I'm gonna... People are saying he's just indifferent to everyone. So, it's not a faction thing. I don't know why some people have said you need an enchanter to help. Just have to be able to get to him, hand the quest in. The Venom Breath is worn off. And I also need to give him 400 gold, too. That's 40 plat. It's not that big of a deal. Whoa, stunned me. So after this, I'm hoping maybe next week I can finish up the quest line for my shaman. For now. Who are you? A greenie. Greenie. I'll just leave you for last. I'm sure that Venom Breath is worn off by now. So yeah, there's 3 more pieces of Scaled Mystic that I need to get. 2 bracers. Be a little bit of a headache because the items for the bracers are both lore, and there's 2 bracers that I need to get. So So I'm going to have to make a few trips to down, or a trip back to down there to get them. I already have one item from down there for it. I was with a group about a month back or so. Okay, this Frogton Warrior is not dying. I'm pretty sure that Envenom Breath. Oh, we don't need a fourth. This guy, I'm just gonna root. I'll beat him down with my hammer afterwards, but for now, I'm gonna need mana. Yeah, so 2 bracers, and they're really good, actually. They're +2 strength, +2 wisdom each, so that will grab me another 4 wisdom. I can sell this item. It's Jade Electrum Bracelet. Oh, I might need another bracer. I think I only have the one, so I'll have to craft another bracer. I've got some strength buffs on me, so I do a bit of damage with my attacks. Oh, somebody's healing the Frogton Warrior. Of course, it's some shaman through the wall. Okay, that should take care of that guy, but yeah, he won't run because brain's failing me. The fumes are getting to me. He won't run because if you face more than one, then they tend to stay. He can do a bit of melee damage to me, so I have to watch out. Okay, where are you, buddy? Okay, I got him down. You. I don't need to melee. I'll just dot him up. Since he's green, he won't take too much. I can always go hammer him down afterwards. So I'm going to have to sorry, after this quest, I'm going to have to rename that to Spearing Them Down, because I will be using a spear for my main weapon. Please work. No, it didn't work. I already have the piece that he has, unfortunately. More camping in the future for us. So, okay, so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till I actually get the piece, and then I'll show you. So, I'll be back at some point. Hopefully it won't take too long to get this. See you soon. One more frog luck, and he dropped the Ton Warrior Totem, which I do not need. I already have. Nothing else on him, unfortunately. So it means we keep on camping. Yikes. Keep you posted. Here we are. I just looted the final piece. So I've got 3 pieces of them. Now I'm not sure if I need to identify each one before I use the Menglow with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. So I'm going to head back to Cab. We have everything we need out in Swamp of No Hope. And maybe I'll ask if there's a necromancer around. I'm going to need to check out what level the spell is, so I know who I can ask instead of asking like level 12 guys. I'll ask level 10s. Or sorry, I'll ask the level that they're in, the level appropriate. So we'll be back with more of the quest. I was just telling needs more buffs that it's a bit of a gamble to do this on the pottery wheel. Higher your wisdom. My wisdom is 154. Higher your wisdom, the better chance you have to not fail. Alright, this guy down the bottom, same with this bone chips I'm trying to sell. Manglow clay, I'm worried that that will be the hardest thing to get back. Piece of totem, I don't believe it needs to be identified, but if it does, then I'm really screwing myself. It doesn't say I need to have it identified anywhere that I've read, so here we go. Ah, worked. Okay, saves me a lot of pain. I only want to do that once in my lifetime. A real human lifetime. Dalen's 75 games lifetime. So we don't need to go back and do that crap anymore ever again. Some people on the forums or comment section of the quest failed to make it even with 50 pottery skill. So I was a little concerned. Alright, now, what's next? I have it all written down here. I think the easiest one would be go get the skull helm back. Oh, wait. How much time do you have? If he says plenty of time, then we'll go get the skull. If time is pressing, then we'll go kill the goblin. Okay, let's go to Lake of Ill Omen to re-get the skull from the Sarnax. If time was limited, then we'd go for the tough goblin in Droga. Nurga. I've never been to those places, so no idea what to expect. I look at the map of it. It doesn't look like it's too hard to find. That's Swamp of No Hope, so you need to go this way. Yeah, he said needs more buffs as Ataxio's a jerk. Ain't gonna work. Yeah, I remember when you ran past me when I was like 10 and or 15 and grabbed the Berserker Club and didn't in Kearns and didn't share with us lobies. Lake of Ill Omen is... Oh, brain's not working. I think, yeah, it's still left. I haven't been there in a while. So, yeah, this one should be easy. I'll just, I mean, I even made a video of being out there at the Sarnak Fortress. I just fell in the water. Not a big deal. We Ixar can swim really well. Okay, so we'll return. It's pretty straightforward. Kill Sarnax around the fortress. And I'll show you once I get it. So we'll be back soon. So I'm up at the Sarnak Ledge in Lake of Ill Omen in Sarnak Fort. And I have almost killed this adherent. Hopefully he'll drop it. It'll drop it right away. It's pretty tough for a blue. I'm not sure what they normally are for level. Ah, I didn't have it. No, nothing on it. One is outside. Told the wrong person. Nothing on it. One is outside. I don't even have to go down there. I can go down this way up here. Recruit. I don't see any other adherents. I was looking around. So I can go this way and pop down to the entrance. Right down here. Whoa, it's a bit of a jump. Where is that? I pulled a few outside gates and killed them, but no skull. Weird. Don't see the adherent. Miley. There's another person over there. It looks like a monk. Maybe she killed it. There it is. I need hit points and mana. Yeah, that was tough. They run out of mana. I've noticed the mobs, they do run out of mana, even though I read that they don't. And when they do, they'll just be casting low-level spells on you. So you give me a chloroplast. This should be good enough. Let's hit this one up. My lower dot. This is going to run, chase me. That's fine. Now, because I have the range this time, I'm going to be able to back away. Oh, I resisted Venom Breath. I thought it said it resisted. Twice it cast it on me. I think the monk was confused about what I'm doing. Just want the adherent, and I need a skull. It's quite possible there's one on the bodies over there because it says there's a small chance of any of them dropping it. Small chance of any of these dropping it. Oh, it knocked me back when it hit me with its dot. And why was the second one interrupted? I'm trying to root it. Okay, so now I'm within its range. It's going to be unloading everything on me. I had this helm and stupidly deleted it. Yeah, I should have kept it. My mistake. And Venom Breath is worn off again, so I'm going to go within range. It'll probably try to hit me up with another dot. Oh, there's a... What? If the goblin gets the last blow on this guy, and it might if it's right next to it, then I'm screwed. So I think it's run out of mana now. Yeah, it's going to run next tick, even if root breaks. So I'm going to go, after this one, if it's not on, I'm going to go check the corpses across the way. Because they, I mean, if there's a small chance of any of these, like the recruits dropping the skull helm, then they could have it. There's like a few bodies the monk left over there. Which I didn't notice until I started attacking. Or I didn't click in that I could loot it. Let's just hammer it. And it looks like it. Yay. Okay. Off to the next one. And we'll be back, I think. Yeah, we're going to be heading over to Nurga. So I'll show you. I've never been there, so I'll probably restart when I'll start the video back up when we're in Frontier Mountains. See you then. Alright, so it's kind of hard to tell how far I am in the video, and I don't want to cut out parts of it like I had to do with the last one to get it to fit, because I noticed that I think the original size is about 155 minutes, and just Windows Movie Maker, which is the only program I'm using at the moment. I hope to upgrade to that soon. Upgrade to something better soon. It's done me okay so far. I have over 200 videos up on my channel, but it's limited. So I had to cut it down. I saw my largest video before that was like 144 minutes, so I assumed that getting down to around that size would work. And I don't want to have to cut this more, but this one again, if I can help it. Oh, got some vegetables. So my point is, yeah, so this is Frontier Mountains, just zoned in here from the over there. And trying to find the mines. Is that even mountain giant? Mines of Nurga. It is about negative 2,500 and negative 500, so we have a ways to go. And it's about in the middle of the zones. This is the mountain's kind of in the way. Need to go straight through it. But I have to remember that I am invisible, but some mobs here can see through it. And that was my primary concern. This is a bit rough, just to run through if you don't have so, which is what that's why I couldn't go and take my ranger to forage in Burning Wood, because Burning Wood borders this place, and zoning into a place, and if you're just along the edge, it's not a big deal, right, for foraging. And I definitely would have done that with my ranger until I had the, and I still, no, I don't need to, because I already used it up, men glow clay, and I got the item I needed, so hopefully I won't need any more men glow clay. I don't know about the the Shaman Skull Quest 6, which I believe comes with Velius. So I don't know if I'll need it for that, but by then my guys will be pretty high level. So it says to have like a master forager for that stuff, so that really held me back from doing this these skull quests in the last couple months, because you need mad glow clay to finish the number 2 skull quest, and it was just kind of out of my reach, since it's supposed to sell in Cabalist, but it's not. It doesn't. It's a bug, and I probably should leave a message about that, because I'm not sure if anybody else has posted a YouTube video of how to do the Shaman Skull Quests. But I have. And, kind of way out of the way. We need to go south, southeast. I think we need to go this way. We've gone southeast long enough. Goblins. Goblin Adept. I don't remember ever seeing that name before. So these giants cannot see. We're going east, that's wrong. We want to go south. South. This should be south, yes. Okay. Wow. A lot of little guys down there. I don't know exactly what can see through invisible. I do remember I was coming through here before. So on my ranger, he doesn't have so, of course, and of course, I could always beg for so from somebody, or ask for it. My visibility is going. But since I don't know the zone, and some mobs can see through so, or not see through invisible, it was very dangerous to try coming through here to get to the Frontier Mountain. Oh, sorry, Burning Wood. This is Frontier Mountains. My head's not really in the game at the moment. I've had to take some pain medicine. I have something. An injury that happened to me a few years back, and my head is not very clear, but I should be able to do this. So if I'm not coming across as clear as I usually do, or this is normal for me, so I don't know. Blight Collar. I probably should be following this guy, because we're way off course. First number is fine. Second number, not so much, and it's, yeah, this way. Yeah, I can just kind of like try to ride this all the way up to negative 500 this way. Okay, but we need to stabilize the left number, which we sort of did. Yep. Stabilize 2,500, and we need the right number to drop down, which is right. So it's an approximate area. And should be able to find it. Because I barely know this zone. I have been to that giant fort that we passed by shortly, a few minutes ago. I've been there twice, and it's okay experience. I mean, the last group I was in, I would have to say, is pretty good. When I was talking about the 39 Shaman with the pet that was blue to me. And let's take that number down to the left. Yeah, it's doing it now. Getting close to it. I think there's goblins everywhere. Goblin flag. Whipura? Is this it? I don't think Needs More Buffs has been in Nurga before. A lot of blue gobbos to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins. Well, none of them... oh, I've never even seen these names. Dirt Caller, Plague Bringer, Slave Driver. All new goblin names to me. Guess we go in. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry. Pull up that map. Need to pull up that map, but he's going in. Well, he's right inside there. That's fine. I'm going to just pull it up, and we'll be right back. I'm going to go inside the mines in a moment. So there was a goblin raider that saw through both of our invisibles. We just kind of raced into the mouth. It was just right inside there. I'm not sure if anybody needed that to see that exactly. So here's the water. Needs more buffs over here. This zone isn't much of a maze compared to Droga. That's a plus. Whoa. I guess... What the heck? I guess we dropped down? It's quite a fall. You only live once. Oh! I didn't expect to take damage. Oh, I fell in the shallower area. I could have died from that. I thought it was all I thought it was all the same depth. Yes. Okay. Do you see on your Atlas map where the goblin is? It's right on P9 Wiki. I don't know if... why did I do that? Really losing it. He wants the name. Overseer Dlublish. Dlubish, not Dlublish. It looked pretty simple to try to find... Oh, my sow's going. Crap. Sow going. And we are inside. Oh well, I guess my sow's gone. Not a big deal. Moss Trooper. Whip Cracker. Bright Collar. Weird names of gobos here. After you, sir. I will aggro everything that sees me. Little intimidated about going to the zone. Looking at map real quick, he said. So yes, you need 400 gold to finally hand everything in. I need the... Oh, what's going on? Because this will be 5 items, or will this be 4? No, this will be 4. I need the Canopic from the Dlublish and then 400 gold, so it's 5 in total. Excuse me. Yeah, I wish I could have. I was really thinking about that and debating with myself a few months back if I should have brought my ranger over to Frontier Mountains, and then to Burning Wood. And I suppose I could have done it. He's only 25 now. Oh, we dropped a floor below. Son of a. There is a. I saw there was an entrance up there, up right there. Up this next one above. Yeah, see, there's a place up there, but how do you get to it? There's no way. You might be able to levitate down into it if it's lower. Ready. He thinks he knows where we are. What you doing, boy? No selling me, I can't keep up to his speed. Okay. Bone Charmer? Yeah, see, the problem is, if one of them sees through my invisible and attacks me, all of them will around. So I could be just wrecked faster than even he could help me. But did I just see Fire Drowser? A Goblin Fire Drowser. Oh, need levitate, it looks like. They have Burny Eye Slaves? Yep. Kinda missed him. Where'd he go? Alright, this doesn't seem too difficult, is there? I think we went the wrong way, to tell you the truth. I remember seeing the rails. These are slave pits. But going the wrong way, based on the map, doesn't mean that it's the only... We did go the wrong way. This may be the only way for us to go, especially if we drop down to the wrong place. I'm a little scared, so I have to... He has 2 monitors, so I can't do that. Slinker? Yeah, so now, are we on the other side, or no? I don't know. But it was like the rails. It's funny that there's rails in here. I just remember something like that from World of Warcraft. I think it was it the Goblin? I don't think there was a Goblin Mine. Was there a Goblin Mine? The newbie lighty area. I don't know what they call them, lighties. Probably not lighties in World of Warcraft. The Alliance area. I forget. It's been many years since I've been there. Little lost at the moment. Boy, you're lost. We have the blind following the blind at the moment. What's this? An Ixar slave? Oh, this one says a magician. Well, it's got in goblins a goblin slave pet. Oh, they're even slaving themselves. Rock chanter. Well, this actually doesn't look like it's that difficult. It looks like a good place. It's all spread apart. You can get 2 or 3 poles at once. I think there's a couple areas where there's maybe 4. Stalagnite. Oh, we just zoned. Thought it was all in the same place. Well, we'll find out what's up. In Droga? My invisible's going. Okay, we went too far, I guess. Well, if my invisible was going to fade, this is not a bad spot. Let's go back. He tends to zone really fast. Well, about the same speed as me. Both these guys are indifferent. Good. I haven't seen anybody in here that can... Just the Goblin Raider outside that can see through invisible. XR slave, slave driver. Yeah, none of these guys can. So that was a little weird that the Goblin Slave had its own pet. Well, if the Rock Chanter, no, they can't see us either. Dirt Caller? Nope. What's this one? The Fire Drowser is indifferent. They're all indifferent. Okay. I'm gonna go check the lock to see if he's correct, because he thinks this is the right place to go. So we'll be right back. So he hasn't killed anybody yet, but this is the area. It is approximately right. It's around minus 1500, and it was around minus 600 inside for where Overseer Deleblish spawns. Yeah, all these guys are blue, and if I got tons of them on me, they would just annihilate me. Like a fan over there. That would be so nice to get this spell. Or sorry, this spell. So nice to get this quest done. And no, I really have to apologize. My head is just not right at the moment. The medication has kind of hit my head hard. I'm actually better than I was when I was in the Frogluck village. But yeah, my head's just getting tired. And I have this new comfortable chair. It's perfect except for the fumes at the moment. So, yeah, so all of these things, it looks like you just need the 2 totems. They're called die keys in here. And 400 gold, the skull helm. Now I have to see whether I have to turn anything in to anybody else or just turn it all into the Galden Vokner in OT. So all those things out there are going to die, and when the Overseer spawns, I will show him. So we'll be back soon. Apparently, the goblin we need is up. I'm not sure how much help I can be. I'm going to invisible myself. Some of these goblins are just terrible. Terribly tough. One of them nuked me for a third of my health, and it nuked me again, and I was already a little damaged at the time, and I was down to 20%. Another one I would have been just finished. So there he is, Overseer. Overseer Deleblish. It is a long spawn. It's about 10-12 minutes for these spawns. I don't want any of these other guys to aggro me. They might, as soon as I come out of invisibility. He's not really doing anything to needs more buffs. I guess he hit him up with his dot. He's nuking him, but it's not doing anything. He's still at 100%. I didn't know that we had... oh was it poison and disease. Buffs resist disease, resist poison. I knew we had fire and cold, but not the other ones. So either I haven't gotten it already, or I wasn't paying attention to when I did get it. We killed this one. Overseer Delublish is going down. Well, I think it's out of mana, so the one behind us is dead. I should be able to hit it. Just to say I did. Better back off now. That's a big goblin. That's a really big goblin. One more tick and he's probably done. Or maybe not. Maybe he's already used up. The dot, he might have so many hit points. Okay, he's down. Now, I need something funny. It's called a Dinozok Canopic. And he has it. Dinozok Skull Canopic. Kick. Got it. Better have gotten it after coming all the way in here. All this danger. So this is the 4 items plus 400 gold. Okay, I'm not going to get out of here without looting these things. It's pretty darn good loot. Each one of them has over 2 plat, and some of them drop like fine steel weps, and well, this one didn't have 2 plat, but all the other ones had something like that. Okay, so how do we get out? Because we fell down that thing. The only way for me to get out would be to gate, but I don't want to leave. Needs more buffs on his own. No. What? I'll just invis myself. Is it better that way? Because that could be a hindrance to him getting out. Because I'm lower level. Okay. Well then I'll just gate back. Don't want to leave you in danger if need be. Probably should keep on medding. So I put on regen, but I don't see it, and it says I'm starting to regenerate. Put on regen myself. Okay, see you in OT. Gating. Wow. It's all done. I'm surprised we did it. I was looking at everything and I was thinking, wow, I don't know if I can do this in one video. Especially with the Frogluck village. There was so many. It was really difficult to get them all. We were there for probably about 3 hours, maybe more, 4 hours. Okay, now put a sew back on me. So I'm not here for combat in... not going to OT for combat, but I will definitely have to keep myself invisible. I hope there's not a limit on how many buffs I can have. I'll have to take one off if necessary. I'll see if I'm invisible, even if it doesn't show it. It does show it. Weird. I don't know why it didn't show I was regenning before. Hope I'm going the right way. I might be going into Frontier Mountains. Which way is it say I'm going? South. I'm going into Frontier Mountains. This is the way to the over there. over there is basically one big open field everywhere. With the exception of that giant caverns, not really caverns, just they're deep. Like if you go down there, you'll probably fall for 32k worth of damage. I don't know what they're called. They're just, I run by them when I go from the boat to Worslick Woods to get back home. But the thing is, you can't get a port, of course, to the over there, but you can get some hammer that will take you right there. And I'm not sure if it's probably self only, it's my guess. Seems like all the cool guys 40, 50 plus have that. I haven't even looked into it myself, but it would be very nice. Actually, it would be very handy for me because I'm always running back and forth to the mainland. My invisibility's wearing off. It was short-lived. Okay, so we are going to... what I need to do is to look up to see if I hand in everything to that guy first. So we'll be right back. So here we are. This is the OT outpost. And I always get off the boat and come up here. The beach is just right at that edge line down there. And as long as you're invisible, the cliff golems won't see you. Dragoon won't see you. But see the pillar here? He's right past the pillar. So come up. This is the east side. Still don't want to be close to a red cliff golem. There's another little iron sentinel. I think that this could be the bank. I'm not sure about that. So here he is, right here. First column up from the beach, so it's not actually the first column you see, it's this column right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know who that is. I've never actually been in the outpost before, ever, so it's all new to me. Hopefully I won't die as soon as I do this. So, he needs the Ton Warrior Totem. So my invis is now gone. I have to hurry. Dinosaur Skull Canopic, Ton Warrior Totem, there's 2 Ton Warrior Totems, and 400 gold. And it should work. It works. Done. Invisibility back up, please. And it's fizzling. Yes. Okay, so these are the 2 skulls I have to hand into Hierophant Zan. Back in our... Well, have to go to guild boss for final hand in. So here, getting out of here. There's a lot of parts of this quest. I think that... Oh, see, there's a bard over there kiting like 30 guys. I really think that the next quest, I looked over it a bit. It comes out with Velius. I think it has even more parts. This one isn't too bad. I mean, you can... I guess if you solo it, you could do it in a day if you're lucky with the frog luck drops. If you're about level 40 and you go in invisible, you should be able to kill Overseer. We had to just kill one group of mobs first to get the Overseer Dlublish to spawn in Nurga. Who knows how many? I mean, maybe we just got lucky. Maybe it's a small percentage of spawn, but it's nothing like when I went into Kern's in the basement and I had to kill the mobs like 30 times before the guy actually spawned. I was there for quite a few hours. So here we are heading back. I'm bound just outside, just the zone line to OT in Frontier Mountains, so we have to run back to Worslick's Woods and then go to Cap from there. So I'll be back when I finally hand in and get him. So we're in the Shaman Guild, and we turn these 2 skulls into Hierophant Zan, and along with the cudgel. Yay! Didn't see how much experience I got, but I'm pretty sure it gave me a whole bar. I think. Iron Cudgel of the Channeler. Okay, right click. Yay! I get to finally. I guess I'll go sell this Wraith Bone Hammer. Finally, that skull, the skull quests are over, and I'm happy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions on the Shaman Skull Quest about any part that I've shown, just leave a message. I didn't actually read out what I got for the final one. It goes in the range slot. It is 24 delay, 6 damage, +5 wisdom, 3 versus disease, poison, and that's it. There is another upgrade when Valius comes out, I believe. And that is it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks very much, Needs More Buffs, for all your aid today.